October 18, 2022. Marcus Giavanni. Non-political battle in Denver, Colorado politics for Denverite news. When you understand what Denverite is all about, everything they are is opposite. They were bought by Colorado Public Radio. They've been indexed for the last 10 years. DeWilt is the president, CEO. He's going to go backwards in the dark web. He ain't even going to know what's going to hit him. But you watch them manipulating in the boxes. It's pretty obvious. You get down to number 3, how government distrust in politics shows up. We asked 100 residents across the city what issues they hope political candidates propose. Bullshit. The guy that wrote that's bullshit. And when we seize power, we're going to end these clowns. That's what they are. They're democracy sluts. They'll do, say, anything to keep Denver running the way it is so that they can just write stories and bloviate and ruin us more. Here's what Denver voters need to know about the primary. See, these are the killing fields right here. The killing fields is content that is indexed based off fake and bias algorithms that seek out this information that we need to know about. That's just badass. The transformation that we're about to go through, this battle for who's going to control what we say, what we do, where we go. It's already happening. And now politicians are going to try to control, like, do a hashtag Bolivian, hashtag City and County of Denver, or at City and County of Denver, the handle, the social symbols. It's all real. It's all coming. And those that have been talking in ways that have brought us to the brink of 125, 25 years. 125 something else. But for right now, we're dealing with artificial intelligence cleaning up the bowels of the city and county of Denver on the World Wide Web. And now all the worthless city council people, Google search their names, find out what they've done. Use some special symbols. See, when people have never owned a business, now in the World Wide Web, they can talk about it, they can go to school about it, they can go and do everything and bloviate. But when a person that's owned a business comes into the mix, they become irrelevant. Because now experience takes over the book knowledge that person never went and did. They just talked. So what we need is for us to become one. We are all Denver, and it's going to happen with cityandcountyofdenver.us. That's the portal. 18, 28, 38-year-olds, the ones that know what's coming in the digital world, that can finally realize that on the internet the truth will be found. Just like on Star Trek back in the 70s. I remember it. Lost in Space. All these things that these writers saw is now, like the movie Enemy of the State, where we are now. Our ability to index people's voices, our ability to surmise, create, develop what we believe based off highly advanced algorithms, what a group of people will talk about. And we've indexed this for the last 3 elections going on 4. And this is what we made commitment to people that were and still are. Some are passed away because of COVID. And Democrats. See, I've learned that not all Democrats are bad. It's just that they got to grow some balls. Because right now, the way it looks, folks, just off algorithms, we're in really bad trouble. And all the IT people that have been informing our government for the city and county of Denver, they all need to be fired immediately for not telling the truth. It's hard for them to tell the truth when they don't know. And so when someone like me comes around, starts rattling cages, rattling doors, see what door's locked and which one's open, we take the least resistant first. We're talking about the digital world, folks. I've already knocked on 4,000 people's doors. It's over 4,000, but it's just easier to say 4,000. I was out there getting signatures during the bomb cyclone when I sued 2019 Deborah Johnson, clerk and recorder. I had to represent myself because I couldn't find any lawyers that had any balls to stand up for the citizens of Denver. They say if you go to court and you represent yourself, you have a fool for your client. I'd rather be a fool and be original and try than to give up and be a coward. Take your pick. And so this is about our Denver court systems being able to go digital in a way that our judges are going to say, Giavanni, you are so intelligent. I already had one judge say that, and he doesn't even know what's going on in regards to how we can make the Denver court system run very efficient. We have a program called City, I don't know if I should say that. Okay, disinformationczar.us. Go there. It's coming, folks. It's time to take back Denver. Wipe away all the 60 years of sin. Let all those people go where they have to go. We're going to get new people in. We're going to teach our children how to respect each other, how to respect the law. When Popo tells you to go home, you don't get all salty. You just go home. Because when you get salty and you defy authority, then you have to be held accountable for your actions. Because law enforcement have a right to go home. And anyone that thinks that is not correct, they need to go live in a city like Chicago or other cities where they can live like that, because we are non-political. So no matter how everybody tries to fight it, artificial intelligence has already learned it. And the more these people talk and the more they do, especially when they raise money, my content is used as the foundation for Google Ads. So when you Google search certain, oh mercy. Anyways, you know how it goes. You know how it goes, folks. We all have to wake up sooner or later. Because City of Denver, excuse me, City of Denver, it's in trouble.